What are some of the most important skills midfielders need to be a complete midfielder? Wow, that's so much. How am I supposed to even improve in all that without a teammate?
That's a great question. Let me help.
Who even are you?
In this video, I'll show you a full individual training session for midfielders that will work on all of these except for defending. Welcome back to the channel. If you're not a midfielder, don't worry. This session is excellent and you'll improve wherever you play, so stick around. Whenever you train, you need to make sure that you're properly warmed up, and today is no different. Considering this session is for midfielders, we're going to get warmed up by doing some ball mastery drills. This will allow us to cross off dribbling from our list too. Oh, and you may recognize this drill from this video. Today though, we're only going to do 4 of the 10 variations shown in that video, so check out that video later if you want some more drills to try. Do each variation 3 times for 45 seconds to a minute. These drills are great because it improves our turning, cutting, as well as our acceleration and deceleration on the ball, which is important for creating space in congested midfield areas. This may not be the most glamorous part of the session, but it is one of the most important parts of it. After finishing that, we're heading over to the nearest wall. Now I recognize that some of y'all don't have one of these where you train, so I have a substitute drill for you. For this part of training though, we want to cross off ball control and first touch from that list. Spend 5 minutes doing 2-touch juggling against the wall, working with just the inside of your feet, then another 5 minutes using just your laces, and finally 5 more minutes taking your first touch with the outside of your foot first. For all of these, aim to do them 2-touch, but if you need to take more touches in between, that's okay. Now if you don't have a wall, we're going to do this instead. Juggle the ball for a few touches, and then when you're ready, kick the ball up in the air and then settle it. After controlling it, play a low driven pass into a target about 30 yards away. This crosses off driven passes from our list. As you guys saw in this video last week, this pass is important to switch the ball quickly for your team, so it is an important skill for all midfielders to master. Also, when you're improving this skill, try to get the pass off your foot as quickly as possible. Don't take an extra touch after your first touch if it isn't needed, although sometimes you will need it. This is good practice because you always have less time than you think while you're in the middle of the park. Do this drill 10 times with each foot before moving on. And real quick, if you've enjoyed the video so far, or you're getting value from it, please leave a like. It helps me more than you think. Thanks. Just like with the last block of training, I've planned 2 different drills for you depending on if you have a wall or not. So let's head back to the wall. This drill will help you improve your first touch, scanning, and passing. For this drill, you'll need some sort of app or video that pops up with numbers or colors. I personally use Switched On since someone showed me it a couple years ago and it works great. While they have a premium version that costs money, the way I used it was completely free, so you can do this yourself for free too. I want to make it clear that this isn't a sponsorship or anything, just an honest recommendation. And I haven't checked, but you might be able to find videos that do this type of thing on YouTube. Now once you've gotten something that can randomly flash colors or numbers for you, set it up behind you and pass the ball 10 times before turning and passing to the correct goal. To do this, you'll be forced to check your shoulder and take in the picture behind you. This is a fantastic way to improve your scanning and awareness on your own, which is critical to being an elite center mid. This one drill could help you realize in games that pressure is coming from one side so that you need to turn this way. It will help you build the habit of scanning before you receive the ball. Also, this is a pretty light drill, so you can do anywhere from 20 to 40 repetitions depending on how much time you've set aside for training. Now for the guys who don't have a wall or just want to switch it up every so often. This is the Ronaldinho dribbling drill to a long pass. For this, I use the app again to flash colors for me so that I could work on scanning even without a wall. While it won't build the habit of checking your shoulder, It does require you to analyze the picture ahead of you and to make a decision rather than just mindlessly passing to one side that you decided before you even started. But you can just choose to go to one side if you wish. And for this, do 20 repetitions in total. These 2 drills will cross off scanning, awareness, and short passing from our list, leaving us with just long shots left. Finally, we get to my favorite part of the session. It's time to work on our long shots. For this, we got a really simple drill. Just roll the ball out of your feet and strike it with power. Make sure that you take reps with both feet and from different areas. I took some shots from wide because that's where I'm likely to shoot from in games, but also take some shots from the center of the field too. I focused on power strikes because this is my favorite technique to use in games, but you can work on curlers or even volleys if you want. For guys who have their technique perfected, you may want to take a few touches at speed before shooting to mimic taking a shot on a fast break. These extra touches might seem pointless, but it's harder to pull off and it's more game realistic training. For guys who struggle to hit shots like this though, with incredible shot power and accuracy, watch this video. The ultimate guide to shooting with power and accuracy. It's perfect for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.